Y'all, let me tell you something. So, in the past, I ranted about the rise of the TMNT in 2018, about the animations and the art style. But after watching this movie, I completely changed my mind about the show and the film. I haven't seen the show yet, but the movie itself changed my life. From the acting to the most dramatic moments, I'm like, yo, this is how you do a Ninja Turtles movie. With high stakes, crazy moments, drama, the fight scenes. Yo, this movie was really good. I'm gonna give it a solid 4 out of 5. I cannot wait to see more. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my podcast. So last night I did my short review of Rise of the TMNT movie on Netflix, and I gave it a solid 4 out of 5. And you're gonna hear my initial thoughts towards the movie right now. So we're gonna start things off with the positives first, because you know how I do: positives, negatives, and what is my overall thoughts as a whole. So positives first: the turtles. There was a whole lot of character development for each turtle. Not just Raph, Donnie, Mikey, and Leonardo. April O'Neil had some development as well. Try to get some clues. Find a cure to end the crane. And Master Splinter, he's like this stereotypical Chinese man. You know how Chinese people be talking sometimes in movies. So, and I'm not trying to be funny, but y'all know how these Asian actors be putting on these accents, but to me, Master Splinter was pretty funny though. This whole movie was funny, to be honest with you, when it comes to the dialogues and how funny it was the way that Master Splinter and April O'Neil were, collaborating, talking to one another. The chemistry they have on the screen is just, it's funny, but it's kind of cute at the same time. Raphael and Leonardo, they both have their headbutt moments, and Raphael will just try to tell Leo, look, you're gonna have to think like a ninja to be on board. And so, to me, those two have always butted heads since the beginning. So the fact that they kept that going into this movie, it says a lot about how Leonardo is not always a wise leader. But the problem is, he's not a leader in this movie. Raphael is. So to me, that dynamic, conflict between Raph and Leo is funny, but it's kind of serious at the same time. The fight scenes in this movie is pretty good. I love how fluid and smooth the animations are, especially on Netflix. And so Netflix is always known to be having these smooth animations when it comes to fight scenes and all of that, action scenes in general. So the TMNT movie actually provided us with some great action sequences, you know what I'm saying? So that right there makes you want more out of this film, and April O'Neil, I like her. She's funny, she's energetic, and it's not because she's black, it's just her personality wise in the show is better than April O'Neil from the 2012 TMNT. So that's just my honest opinion. But yeah, the Crane themselves, bro, them niggas were out for blood. Let me tell you something, the Crane are like this one crew that will go out of the way to try to turn everybody evil, like how they did Raphael. They snuck inside this bandana and have his mind tripping and stuff and turn him evil. And that was just a crazy moment right there. The high stakes in this movie it was serious. Like, let me tell you something. The final fight scene with the turtles and the crane, whatever the hell you call them, it felt real. It felt like a serious matter, like a serious finale. The fight scenes was crazy. The dude just kept beating the brakes out of Leonardo after Casey got the daggone key to fix time. But once the portal was about to open, bro, it really felt like they lost a brother and a son. The way Michelangelo just stood there and he was like, no. He was crying, but he was also saying to us that he was not going to give up on his brother. So he had us Doctor Strange mode where he was opening the portal and they saw Leonardo and they got him out on time before Michael closed the portal shut to leave one of the crane members stuck in time. So the perfect way to end the series, to end the rivalry. But Leonardo is my favorite one in this movie because he went from being lazy bum that don't want to listen to people to just becoming more of a turtle. But I kind of felt like he should have been the leader in this movie because that would have been a better development for that character. Raphael was alright though. I didn't really like him that much. Donatello was funny. Michelangelo and Donatello were the funniest turtles though. Especially Donnie. He was telling jokes, talking about technologies, having little techno babbles, and Michelangelo just being the baby brother that he is. And those two had the best chemistry. Like, I'm not gonna lie. And so the negatives I have for this movie is Casey Jones from the future. I don't like this nigga one bit because when Leonardo got mad at him because Casey wanted that daggone key to whatever reason. So when he got pissed off about that, he wanted to go find Raphael. I mean, Leo, he has his moments of wanting to find his brother despite of him being, you know, lazy or don't want to listen to nobody. But Leo and Casey had a moment too. And my problem with Casey in this movie is that even though he's from the future, he thinks that Leonardo is his mentor. Like, you're thinking of him as a mentor from your time. In modern times, he is not. He's just a turtle, a teenage ninja turtle. He doesn't have a leadership role. He doesn't have a mentor role. But in future Casey Jones' eyes, he only sees Leonardo as his sensei. But the final moments when Casey finally arrives to the place to find the key, Leo, he had a sensei moment. He was trying to tell Casey to close the portal, grab the key and just close it, while he was sacrificing his life. So that was the next moment, but yeah, I think Casey was the biggest issue in this movie though. I'm thinking he was just from a modern time, but not from the past, from the future. So I think that's my only negative I have for it is Casey Jones, and that's it. But other than that, Rise of TMNT on Netflix is still a good movie. I had a good time watching it. I enjoyed the film. I still give it a solid 4 out of 5 once again. So that's just my initial thoughts on what I thought about the film. So go check it out on Netflix. It's already out, as well as the TV show. Go watch them all together. Tell me what your thoughts. So yeah, I'm hollering on my other video.